Hello everyone, I'm doing this tier list of items in R.E.P.O based on my opinion. I have a considerable amount of hours, so I feel prepared. Stamina speed, I think it's an A tier because obviously it's important to sprint faster, but there's a limit. Like for me, I would say perfect is 6 because if not, it gets a little bit laggy with the doors and stuff. Stamina, I will put this to an A tier too because it's important obviously, but after 100, 120, and around that numbers, I mean you cannot recover the speed faster, so it just you can sprint to the last extraction to the base, so it's kind of useful. But after that, it's not worth it at all. Strength, an S tier, just picking items, and if you have a lot of strength, you just don't need the leather drone, so yeah, it's really important. And you can literally take the enemies, for example with 14 health, strength, I would say you can take the clown, so it's really important. Okay, range, it's an A tier, so it's comfortable and that's it. Maybe it's useful for killing enemies if you have a lot of range, but it's not an S tier for me. Extra jump, I think it's a B tier. It's useful obviously for going up to the second floor zones or third zones, but besides that, it doesn't give you much of help. Health is really important because you avoid getting one shot by the huntsman and the rope at the first one, so 120. But yeah, it's really useful. There is a moment that, for example, if you fall, you die basically in higher maps, like higher levels, because there's a lot of holes. So it's kind of bad, but yeah, health is really important. Fumble launch, it's good, I would say. If you go with a build of fumble, I mean, if someone of your team takes all the fumbles, I would say it's worth, but not at all. So yeah, player count. It's okay, I mean, if you don't want to extract before everyone's at the base, but nothing much. The small health, it's 25. A C tier, it's good, but I always prefer to take the big one. I will put this at A tier and B tier. Um, in my perfect build, I would say I always have a big health, so 100, and if they hit you, just instantly health. The crystals are very important, and it's useful to buy them earlier because and they will increase the value. So yeah, it's really important for charging the drones and the weapons, but well, we will get about that because you can do the bug with the energy drone. The melee weapons, the bat, it doesn't do that damage, so a B tier. The sword, for me, it's better. The pan is not good. It only hits 25, I would say, and you need to recharge it. The hammer, if you're good, is the best melee weapon. An S tier. The inflate hammer, I'll put it on a C tier. I mean, it's good if you put the roll drone, but it's not that useful. You got a chance of exploding, but it's a little bit of gambling, so I don't recommend it at all. The gun, the gun is good, an A tier. I prefer other weapons because you cannot one-shot all monsters, but it's quite good. The shotgun, the shotgun an S tier. It hits 325. It's really very useful. And the trunk gun, for me, the best item of all the game. You can just stun enemies and taking them and throwing into the holes. So for me, 100% the best weapon. The duct tape grenades, those are kinda nice. It only costs 2k. You can find them on the secret zone of the shop up. So yeah, those are nice. It's one grenade that explodes and generates 3 more grenades. The landmine, I never buy it, but I guess it's fine if you put it the floor and for an static strategic zone. The normal grenade, an A tier, it has good damage. You can kill almost all the enemies besides the threats. Maybe an S tier. Just try to not throw it at the cart because you will damage all the items. The human grenade, a B tier. It only makes the half of the damage of the grenade, so not good at all. The stun mine, C tier. I think I never use it. I mean, never buy it. It's good, I guess, but not at all. The zero gravity zone, D tier. It's it's expensive as hell. I think it's around 44k, something like that, to 46k. It's not worth it. It's better just taking the feather drone. So yeah. The stun grenades, I don't like them. Well, one stuns and one launch. Just for that price, 3k, I always buy the grenade, so you can get a free kill. Same one for the shockwave mine. It's good, but I never buy it. I prefer buying upgrades or the essential items. The dog, I don't recommend it. It just randomly explodes for the map. Well, bounce and sometimes explodes. For me, it's not worth the feather. The feather drone, I think it's not an S tier, it's an A tier, because when you got a lot of strength, it's not necessary at all. But at the early, it's really useful. So yeah, it's good, but then at the end game, in further levels, it's not that useful. The recharge drone, if you use the bug with the infinite energy, with the shotgun or the trunk gun, it's the best item of the game with combined with them, because you literally have infinite ammo basically. But if not, I mean, it's okay. You can recharge things with, I think it's only cost 5k, so it's quite worth comparing to the crystals that there are they are 7k, but then they're increased to 14, 15k, something like that. So yeah, it's kind of nice, the charge drone. The rollback drone, I think it's called. No, the roll drone. It's not useful. You can make a combo with a hammer, inflate hammer. Yes, but I think they need to change this item. I don't find it a good result. Zero gravity, I prefer feather. I never use it. Indestructible run, S tier. It's really useful just by taking with the combo with the feather and indestructible at the early, and when you have a lot of strength, you can just take the strength and the indestructible and move the big objects. It's really useful. I think this is the small card. I saw in a guide that you can put the money back, and I tried, and when the money back is big, like 30k, I think, it doesn't fit. So besides you are a lot of players and don't have money to buy the big one, I wouldn't recommend it. The big card, if you are a lot of players I mean, if you are 6 or more with the mods, I guess it's useful, obviously, for, well, literally another card. The extraction tracker, it's not that bad. It only costs 5 to 7k, and it basically locates the next extraction point. I mean, it's good, I think. Well, I guess if you have space on the inventory, so you can extract. But with experience, you can just look at the map and you will know where are the zones. So it's not bad, I guess. And the variable tracker, it's 15k. I never used it. I won't recommend it at all. It's good, I guess, but just you can look at the map and that stuff. So yeah, this will be the tier list. I hope you like it. I try to be the fastest possible. If you like it, leave a like and subscribe. And if you're not, and if you disagree with some items of the tier, just comment down respectfully and we can talk about it. And yeah, that's it. Thank you and have a good day.